We love hip hop.
Let me see if I could pull up an article here on the incident that went down, and I think it was today. Actually, I know it was today. Tennessee shooting. It's crazy. The first thing, as soon as I put in the word Tennessee, in the search engine, I didn't even start putting the word Tennessee. I just put 10, and Tennessee shooting popped up. So let me see what's going on in the comment gang first before I continue. You know what I'm saying? A Factor says, yeah, she looks like she feels good. Yeah. She looks healthy. You know what I'm saying? And Tony Black says, Friday, you are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the support. So let's pull up the article here. I have an article via foxnews.com. Okay. Just pulled up the first article that was there. And let's see what's going on here. So, Tennessee shooting, Nashville police released security camera footage of Covenant school attack that killed 6. Okay, there's a news article here, or there's a video here, so it'll save my botched readings from y'all here in the comment gang. Let's go.
My pick's locked on PointsBet.
Oh, come on.
I'm going with Toronto tonight.
Okay. I'll tell you what, if you're right about that bet, I'll get a...
No ads, no ads.
Think you know sports? Play on PointsBet.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
We are back with a Fox News alert, a heartbreaking tragedy in Nashville where 3 children and 3 adults were murdered inside a Christian elementary school.
Surveillance video shows the shooter, identified as a 28-year-old transgender former student, shooting her way into the building. The doors were locked, and then walking the hallways to carry out a calculated and planned attack. That's how it's been described, before being taken out by the police. Fox and Friends Enterprise reporter.
Yo, holy. She's walking with the army suit and the army pants. That's crazy. Like, ready.
Now with the Fraternal Order of Police President
wow.
James Smallwood. Lawrence.
Hey, thanks, guys. James, thanks so much for joining the program. I know this community is mourning. I want to start with Michael and Rex that charged the scene as the suspect was firing on them and their car right now. What can you tell us about those officers?
You know, I think it's important to remember that evil exists in our world, and as long as that evil exists, we're going to need somebody who's willing to charge into the gunfire. And what we saw yesterday were brave men and women, first responders, who literally ran into gunfire as they were taking it and went in there to stop the threat from spreading any further. And those officers...
That's a mod thing.
The measures they took were far beyond what anybody ever expects of a regular human being, and we just have to thank them for what they did and praise them for the excellent job that they did. You know, we got the call, and in 14 minutes we were able to stop the threat, and that is absolutely a phenomenal response.
Start your show now. Press 1 to hear important instructions.
Your show is scheduled to start in 19 seconds.
I'm just setting up the phone lines, gang. Listen, they said it took 14 minutes for them to stop that. That's way better than
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
The school shooting that happened a few months before that.
2, 1.
There's a wild statistic I'm going to give to y'all after.
Blog Talk Radio.
My bad. Phone lines are open. I'll put the number on the screen for y'all to see here. Bow. 563-999-3479 if y'all want to get in on the convo. We're discussing the Nashville shooting. Transgender student goes in and yeah, 6 people killed, 3 children, 3 adults.
Scenarios where officers.
Let me know if y'all want to chime in on this.
These officers were willing to take on that fire head on. I want to talk about the suspect. Was she on any radar for law enforcement here in the local community or anything, or was this a total surprise for everyone in this community?
You know, I think it was a surprise for everyone. It's difficult to say whether or not she was on any radar until we do a really deep dive. Obviously, we're still putting all the puzzle pieces together on this, but clearly there are some mental health issues. There are a lot of questions that are going to be answered in the coming days, and it's just...
So this is... Oh, come on. Keep that open. That's the shooter. Oh, come on. Tabernacle.
It's a horrible tragedy for our community.
One of the things that a lot of folks in the public, as well as the community, is wondering, she left a manifesto out there, and many wonder if the church as well as the school was targeted because of their religious belief. What can you tell us about that manifesto, and do you have any hope that it's going to be released for the public to see?
Well, I think Chief Drake alluded to that yesterday in his interview. Yeah, I think at some point the police department is going to release that for the public, or at least what they can. The challenge is right now we don't want people reaching conclusions until we're able to have a very detailed investigation, and certainly that manifesto is going to answer a lot of those questions for us as we go through the investigation, and we'll have to draw those conclusions from the information that we have and what's out there. So certainly I think we'll see that in the coming days, but before we all jump to conclusions about what the motives are, let's give the investigators an opportunity to look at this and piece through all the details.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your service and those officers from doing what they did yesterday. I'll send it back to you guys in New York.
Hey, Lawrence, could you ask him while he's right?
Modding. Let me show y'all something quick, fast. Let me show y'all some statistics. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to see if I could find a statistic here. Okay. School shootings, how many and where? Let me make sure y'all can see this on the screen properly. Boom, 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 boom. And y'all could chime in on this. The phone line is on the screen here. This is off the heels of the school shooting that happened in Nashville. Let me find the statistics that they have here, because there's some astonishing statistics. So injuries and death, 51 school shootings with injuries and death, 140 people killed. And this is in 2022, 140 people killed or injured in school shooting and 40 people killed. All right, 32 students or children, and 8 school employees or other adults. 100 people injured. Okay. This is all over the United States. There's nothing really in the middle over here. Look at this right here. This is the Uvalde, Texas one that I have my thing. Well, y'all can't see this on the screen here. Boom. Uvalde, Texas. Right, that was the one that was back in May of last year. Mud ting. That was the one that it took mad long for the police to actually go inside and deal with the case. They were outside and they were like hesitant to go inside and you know, neutralize the threat, as they say. So I don't know. This seems to be a common thing. It's hard to say that, you know, you can be desensitized to this type of stuff, because anytime somebody's life is lost, especially on multiple levels, like multiple people being killed at the same time, you know, it puts people's antennas up. It puts people's worries higher when it comes to their kids, all types of stuff, right? I know we're dealing with our own issues over here in Canada, or in Toronto at least, when it comes to the schools and, you know, violence in the schools. However, I will say one thing. We haven't been dealing with mass shootings in the school where, you know, like how they're showing this student here going in and walking in with a machine gun, fam. I think part of the problem is, and, you know, it'll make me sound kind of like a hypocrite when I mention it, is the fact that, like, these guys could just pick up a burner anywhere, fam. Like, this is Nashville. I'm sure, come on. Nashville gun laws are probably hella loose. Look at this. This is the burner that the shooter had right here. Wow. Look at that. With a sticker on it. What's this sticker, fam? Does that come with the burner? That's a mod thing. Zachariah Isaac Israel says, bro, stop talking about my country. Yo, fam. Country is your country. You live down there? You live in the States? Call in, fam. The phone line is open. The number's on the screen. Okay? I was pulling up some statistics right there about the amount of school shootings that have happened in the United States in 2022. That's crazy, crazy statistics right there. Okay? And part of the reason is look at the artillery that Shorty had. Like, fam, how are you? And this is probably not even an illegal gun. You know what I'm saying? This is probably a legally purchased firearm. You know what I'm saying? I haven't read through the whole article, so I didn't fact check that, but let me run through this article quick, fast, or at least give a quick skim through. The shooter appears to be wearing a white short sleeve t-shirt with a vest. It's not really clear if it was a vest. It's tactical gear. Baseball cap. Another weapon on the left side. Jesus Christ. Holy. 28 years old. At first, when they reported the incident, they thought it was a teenager, but 28-year-old former student. They're saying that the student is a transgender, is transgender, and might have not been so happy with the stringent religious rules that were going on over at the institution over there. So I don't know. This is just speculation right now. This is like really going on in real time right now. This happened this morning. So who knows what the motives are? But hold your head to everybody who's, you know, dealing with, you know, loved ones that passed away in this incident. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mod thing. And we're in what? We're not even in April yet, fam. We're not even in April, fam. Holy. Imagine listen, I don't want to wish it. I don't want to put it in the air, but Jesus Christ. I feel like this is such a pattern that this might not be the last one for the year. Let's see here. This another one, 2023. Let me see if I can find another statistic. Statistics. In 2023, area continued to the heartbreaking. There has been 13 school shootings this year that resulted in injuries or death. There have been 157 such shootings in 2018. Yo, what the hell, man? Yo, there's no way. There's no way that you guys could be like, oh, I don't know what the problem is. Other countries are not having this amount of massive shootings unless there's an actual war going on. You know what I'm saying? 157 such shootings in 2018. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's got to be some. Zachary, what do you mean fake? Is you saying they fake, like the governments and all that, or like the statistic that's up here? You think that's a false statistic? Where is this from? edweek.org. What else does it say? There was 51 school shootings with injuries or death last year. Okay, that's congruent with the statistic that I found on the other article. You know what I'm saying? So that's not false, I guess, if both articles are saying the same thing, but still could be. But there was 35 in 2001. Yeah, that is kind of a stretch, though, when I'm looking at the statistics between 2018 and 2001. 35 in 2020, there was 24 in each. In 2019 and... Let's see what y'all got to say in the comment gang about this problem here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is definitely something that I don't see going to stop. That's not going to stop in any time soon. So let's see what's popping in the comment gang. And salute to the comment gang as y'all are popping up. I know it's a weird time of the day to be doing this live, but we back every day. Let's see. Justa says, bro, that's damn near every other day, which is true. If it's 157, like, goddamn. Zachariah says, false flag attacks, fam. Jay Castro says, it's not a gun problem, it's a mental issue problem. That's facts. I think it's a bit of both. You know what I'm saying? I think, obviously, I'm not a believer in, take the guns away. Don't let anybody have guns. Like, everybody has the right to, I guess, in the United States, to bear arms in the states that you're in. And I feel that, you should have the right to bear arms. However, they should be a little bit more of a checking system, some kind of a vetting system to see who can have the burners and who can't. Because obviously, they're just letting any and everybody run around being Yosemite Sam out here. And then when somebody has a mental health issue, it's hard for them to identify that not everybody's mental health issues have been diagnosed. Okay? So the guy in the gun store doesn't know that you're schizophrenic, fam. You don't know that you're schizophrenic. And you go purchase a burner, and now you have one. Okay? And you're running around with firepower like this. Where's the... Like this. Okay, that you go get a Kmart. You know what I'm saying? While you're going through some shit. Is that a good idea? Like I said, I'm not here to say take the guns away, because if I lived in the States, there'd be one underneath the coffee table right here, another one pop out the ceiling if I need one. While I'm taking a shit, I'll take one from right behind the toilet. Like, I'd have them everywhere. However, I ain't crazy. Or at least I don't think I am. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody else might be like, listen, I can't wait to let this shit off. Or, somebody, talked to them the wrong way, talked to them too harsh, set off their mental health issues, and now they're going to a school to mash up the whole place, fam. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be some kind of more checks and balances when it comes to people being able to just go into like any and every store and purchase a burner. And you shouldn't be able to go into any and every store to pick up a burner neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain states, them shits is like, you can go get some gas and there's a burner behind the counter. You know what I'm saying? So, especially when we're talking about Nashville, come on, man. Come on, dog. But yeah, man, hold your head to the families out there. R.I.P. to the ones who've lost their lives in this incident. Mod ting.
We love hip hop.